Okay, so last time around we went to space. Today let's stay on Earth and take a look at our beautiful planet. Nature is something we can all agree is beautiful, and there's so many different amazing aspects to it. Let's take a look at all the things Mother Nature has to offer and rank them. Let's start with forests. Forests are nature's largest collection of its most abundant form of life, trees. Forests come in many shapes and sizes, but the vast array of plants, shrubs, herbs, animals, and everything in between make it a very special place for sure. People have been adventuring the forests of this earth for thousands of years, and for good reason. Forests are pretty cool, so they can go into the B tier today. Next up are jungles. Jungles are like the cooler brother of forests. Everything forests do, jungles do just a bit better. Here you'll find some of the most exotic animals on the planet, greenery like you won't find anywhere else, waterfalls that catch your eye, and many other breathtaking things. If you can get past the humid climate of jungles, they might just be the place for you. Jungles are an A-tier part of nature. Next up are the oceans. While they may not catch your eye right away, oceans truly are remarkable. Thousands of kilometers of water that harbor so much life underneath and are also capable of some of Earth's strongest forces. Whether you're sailing the ocean or flying above it, there's something calming about such a vast amount of water all at once. I personally think the ocean is an amazing sight and one of Earth's many amazing aspects. Easy A tier for the oceans. Next up are mountains. Without a doubt the most beautiful part of Mother Nature. It doesn't matter what part of the globe you find yourself on, you will never be too far away from a breathtaking mountain. I've always been fascinated by these astronomically large rocks and never fully grasped how they came to be. Living so close to the mountains has been a privilege of mine, and being able to witness some of these great parts of nature has been something unforgettable. Mountains are the S tier part of nature. Next up is the desert, maybe my least favorite part of nature. These large land masses are empty, scorching hot, and quite scary to be honest. Orange sand as far as the eye can see, dust that never stops, and a beating sun are not necessarily a recipe for success. While the sand dunes are quite remarkable, the idea of finding myself in the middle of a desert is not one that sits well with me. The desert has to go into the C tier today. Next up are volcanoes, one of nature's most violent yet most beautiful aspects. Volcanoes truly are spectacular. One of those things you want to see but never want to be too close to. Volcanoes truly show just how much power Mother Nature has over us. Whether it's the beautiful orange on the black backdrop or the white and gray ash of a volcanic cloud, there's something about these things that I can't get enough of. If they weren't so dangerous and could actually be interacted with, they'd be higher on the list, so they can go into the B tier today. Next up is snow. There's something magical about the stuff that falls out of the sky every winter. Nothing hits quite like the first snowfall of the year, and there's something beautiful about a snow-capped mountain, forest, or countryside that hits different. While the downside of the beauty of snow is the cold that accompanies it, for the most part, it's worth it. You won't find many places in the world that look better in the wintertime, but with the right amount of snow, that might just be possible. Snow is an A-tier part of nature. Next up is rain. While snow invokes many positive emotions within me, rain does the opposite. While there is some beauty in a rainstorm, it just brings bad vibes, a gloomy atmosphere, and a general feeling of discontent. Rain is definitely different for everyone, but for me it just doesn't hit the spot. C tier for rain today. Next up is lightning, maybe one of the coolest yet scariest phenomena of Mother Nature. Lightning is very fascinating, especially when you see it up close. While only there for a split second, the sound that deafens you and the flash of light across the sky is more than enough to signify the presence of lightning. I always found lightning to be super cool, and it still makes me jump every time I hear that sharp crash of thunder. Lightning is cool enough to go into the B tier today. And lastly, we have the sky. Whether it's day or night, the sky is what protects us all, and what a beautiful protector it is. From the beauty of an early morning sunrise to the serenity of a late night sunset, there's something about the sky that catches all of our attention. The beauty of the sun in the morning is amazing on its own, but the nighttime sky with stars scattered all across is something else. Whether you're floating through the clouds or shooting for the stars, the beauty of the sky is not up for debate. S tier for our beautiful sky. And that wraps up our nature tier list. Nature truly is something that's made for all of us, and exploring it should be on everyone's bucket list. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you next time.